friends, and we are back with a recipe from Nana's cookbook. This one I'm super excited about. I never made it with Nana, but she used to make them, and I swear this is what got me hooked on York Peppermint Patties. This is the original after dinner mint. So let's get started. Seems super simple, easy. I think it's gonna be. I'm hoping that I can make it and they taste the way Nana made them. So we're gonna start to make the bottom layer, you need to heat 10 ounces. We're gonna do it in a microwave. They used to do it in a double boiler, but we can do it in a microwave. Depending on the temperature of your microwave, it's gonna take about 1 to 2 minutes, and you wanna stir them. So you need to use dark chocolate. You can use dark chocolate melts or dark chocolate chips, and these are the ones I'm using today. So I'm gonna get these in and get them going. Next, we're gonna take an 8x8 baking dish and line it with parchment paper. And in the day, they used to grease it or butter it. I'm just gonna hit it with some spray. You just don't want this to stick. Now we're gonna take our 10 ounces of melted dark chocolate and we're gonna put it right in. You wanna make sure it's a nice even layer across the entire bottom. We're gonna put this in the refrigerator for about 15 minutes, and while it's chilling, we're gonna get to the next layer. While that chocolate's chilling, we're gonna get to the minty center. We're gonna take 2.5 cups of, they used to call it icing sugar, but we now call it confectionery sugar, but it's the same thing. So 2.5 cups, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil, 2 tablespoons of whole milk, and we're gonna mix this all together until it turns into a paste. Next, we're gonna take this paste and we're gonna microwave it for 2 minutes on high. But every 30 seconds, we're gonna stop it and give it a stir. It's gonna be a thick, thick paste. After it's been 2 minutes and we stopped every 30 seconds and gave it a stir, now we're going to add in about a half a teaspoon of peppermint extract. And mix that in. Now we're going to set this aside and let it rest and cool a little bit for about 2 minutes. Next, take your chocolate back out of the refrigerator, and we're going to carefully, while this is still warm, make a nice even layer on the top of the chocolate. And I'm going to go ahead and spread it out. I'm going to return this to the refrigerator while I prepare the top layer. Now I'm going to repeat the first process all over again, taking the full 10-ounce bag of dark chocolate or chocolate melts, and we're going to melt this again for 1.5 to 2 minutes and stir it every 30 seconds till it evenly melts. The chocolate is all melted, nice and even and creamy. We're going to go ahead and pour this right on top. And we're going to make sure that it is spread out into a nice even layer. This looks and smells amazing. Now I'm going to return this to the refrigerator for about another hour so that it gets nice and firmed up. Then we can cut it up into squares, and you know what time it'll be then. Tasty taste time. Alrighty, it's been about an hour and they look good. So I'm going to try to cut some up, and they should come right out nice. And hopefully, and it peels right away from the paper like it's supposed to. We're on a roll. So I'm going to cut a couple of slices up and see if we can't give these a tasty taste.